It's Friday 26th of February. Welcome to a very special edition of Swinemoor News.
Today is our 50th edition, so we have invited a special guest to visit us.
Paul Smith, a successful local journalist and entrepreneur, has agreed to be interviewed for today's edition. Thank you so much for giving up your time to see us.
No problem.
As you have a successful magazine and website, we would like to ask you some questions.
How did you get inspired to become a journalist?
I started my project really as a coping mechanism after my father passed away, and I began by just uploading photographs to the internet, and this is before Facebook or Twitter and Instagram, and it kind of evolved from there. So my inspiration really was my father, who was into photography, which is why I just found something that was something I enjoyed doing with him when I was younger.
What brought you here to Beverley?
My relationship with my partner brought me to Beverley. She relocated with her work. She also worked in media, and we chose Beverley mainly because it was a beautiful place to live and with a good, solid record for delivering good education.
Did your education help you to become a journalist, and if it did, then how?
It's a tricky one. I didn't actually finish school. I never quite got through school, and I never achieved any qualifications, and I kind of went straight into the workplace. So I guess it was more my upbringing with my parents and being made more aware of different people, different cultures, different countries that allowed me to have different opinions, and I think I'm quite an opinionated person, which I think helps in doing what I do.
What advice would you give to anyone who wants to become a journalist?
Anyone who wants to report on anything, I'd encourage them to do it. And the first point would really is find something that you're definitely interested in. So if you're interested in sport, focus on sport. If you're interested in video games, write about video games. If you're interested in news or politics, focus on those things. But try to find something initially that you're interested in and expand from there and learn your skills from there.
How do you think digital media can help with our education?
Digital media is paramount to your education. It's probably the most important thing. We're here sat in your media suite. I'd imagine you use iPads or tablets, mobile phones, interactive TV. All of this is new technology, but it makes the learning process more engaging, it's more useful. And I'd imagine if I could go back to school now and have access to the internet, then I would have got those qualifications, because I was never good with going to a library and finding a book and looking something up. Whereas now you're able to, if you have a question, type it into a device and you get an answer with a picture or a video, and it enriches the learning experience.
Have you looked at our website, and do you have any tips for us?
I have looked at your website. I follow you on Twitter. I think recently, in the last year or so, you've had a complete overhaul on your website. I think it's much better. I think what you do as a school must be very good for your mums and your dads, and the people who've got relatives at the school, because they're able to see how you're developing and what you're doing, whereas traditionally you used to have to wait for a parents' evening. So I think you're doing a great job, and I think this is a great effort as well.
Thank you again for coming in.
My pleasure.
We have also been talking to pupils around the school, asking them to reflect on their experiences of the school website. Do you enjoy being on the website?
I do.
Why?
Because I like showing my parents what I do at school.
Have you shown the website to anyone at home?
I've shown it to my parents.
What did they think of it?
They thought it was very good.
Proud that I could show people what we've been learning in our classes.
What has been your favourite film that you have been in, and why?
Horatius at the Bridge, and because I liked that they put in a Roman background behind us. Who have you shown the school website to and what did they think of it?
My mum and dad, and they thought it was very clever.
How often do you look at the school website?
Quite a lot.
Thank you.
When did you start at Swinemoor Primary School?
Last year in September.
Where did you go to school before this?
In Germany.
Tell us about how digital media was used in your school in Germany.
In my old school in Germany, we didn't have any ICT suite, and we had 3 computers in the classroom, but they were not working, and when they were working, only for 5 minutes, then they broke again.
When you presented Swinemoor News, what did you enjoy?
I enjoy talking in front of the camera and seeing myself on a schoolmate movie.
Who have you shown the website to and what did you think of it?
I showed the website to some of my old teachers in Germany, my grandpa and grandma, my father, my mum and my aunt. And they thought it was good.
Thank you. And finally, we have spoken to our head teacher, Mr. Myers.
Welcome to Swinemoor News, Mr. Myers. We have some questions for you.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to be here. Can't believe it's taken 50 episodes before I've been invited. But it's very nice to be here.
Why did you decide to launch a school news channel?
That's a very interesting question. I'm not sure it was entirely my decision or entirely my idea. I think lots and lots of people contributed to it over several years. I always knew it would be a good idea because of the talent of our children.
Why did you decide that it would be a good idea for us to have a media studio embedded in the school?
It's just testament to the quality of the work that the children produce, and just like the work you're doing today, we've had all sorts of places where we've filmed within the school and all sorts of ways we've tried to make that look and be as good as it can, and as the quality of your work has just got better and better and better, I think it's only right that the resources and the accommodation and the things that you use get better and better to reflect how good you are. And you know, this studio, in many ways we're lucky to have it, but I think the quality of what you do, the determination that you're showing, means it's entirely what you deserve, and it reflects that the resources you're using reflects the quality of your work.
Swinemoor School is the best school in Beverley with an amazing website. Where are we going to take it in the future?
Wow, I think the reason that Swinemoor is such a great school is, as I've said all afternoon, the work rate and the work ethic and the desire to compete from our children. And I think with the children that we've got and their energy and drive and determination, the sky's the limit. The website has hundreds of thousands of hits all around the world, and people tune in to watch the films and to read the things that are up there because they know it's going to be creative and innovative and really high quality because of what you produce. And as our skills get better and we continue to build better resources, I don't think there is a limit. One of the exciting things about leading Swinemoor Primary School is the potential that you and your brothers and sisters and your classmates and the people who live on the estate with you have got. So I don't think there is a limit. I think we'll just enjoy pushing it as hard as we possibly can. 50 episodes back to back, and each one more and more exciting. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Myers.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
So once again, thank you for watching Swinemoor News.
Please keep checking all areas of our exciting website in the future.